Hello and welcome to 5 Minutes for 4 Weeks, Day 1, playing Thunderstruck. 5 Minutes for 4 Weeks, FFF, is a series in which I live stream myself practicing a piece of music for 5 minutes a day for 6 days a week, Sunday through Friday, for 4 weeks, totaling 24 practice sessions times 5 minutes equals 2 hours. The idea is that I do not practice the piece outside of that 2-hour range, and the purpose is to show the viewer and to hopefully inspire the viewer as well to see the progress that can be made with, albeit short, consistent practice, and hopefully inspire the viewer to do so as well. A few things. I'm using a different guitar. My main guitar, I busted a tuning peg the other day, so I'm waiting for a replacement to be mailed. So I'm using this one in the meantime, which is why it's good to have backups. Interesting thing about this guitar, this is a Fender DG8S. I found this being thrown out in Brooklyn, New York. The reason I think it was being thrown out, I found it with nylon strings and a steel body. People probably got tired of tightening the strings constantly, which you would have to do with nylon strings on a steel body. Also, it was missing this one of the whatever you call them, the things that go at the end of the strings, as well as one of the tuning pegs, which I had to replace. Basically, Fender sent me a new one of these and a new one of these, and I was able to replace it. It sounds great. I don't know, dude, but if you want to, I can email you. I can put you on the daily email list. I don't spam. I just send out yeah, I think these are the pegs, or are these the pegs and these the buttons? I'm not sure. Yeah, British Gamer, I'm putting my email in the chat. You can email me if you want, and I can add you to the list of people who get the notification right before, around 5 minutes before I go live. That's it. If you wanted to, feel free to email me. I can just, send you. It's one email a day, 6 days a week, unless there's a problem and I have to send them another link. That's usually it. Okay, so this is the guitar I'm using now. Thunderstruck. The reason I chose it is because Waptis requested it a few weeks ago. I did not have the sheet music for it, and I was looking for books that had the sheet music for it, and I wasn't really impressed by many of them. Either I had most of the songs or it wasn't all that songs. A lot up and down are the tuners, down there are the pegs. Up there, I see. Tuner. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. Whatever it is, so I got one up and one down. So that's able to, and I replaced the strings. They were nylon. Now I got so I like them. They're good. Anyway, I was like, where can I get the most bang for my buck? Getting a book with Thunderstruck, and I found it. And it even looks beautiful. This is AC/DC Plug Me In. This is the sheet music for all but one of the songs in their movie, Plug Me In. It's shiny on the front. It's shiny on the back. It's got like, I don't know how many songs, 400 pages. And I think all but 2 of the songs in here are new in terms of I don't have the sheet music for them. So I'm really getting a lot of value out of this thing. So I'm excited to use this book. I have not played it yet, obviously. Yeah, I know it's nice. I thought you'd like it. I was mentioning on Friday. I thought you'd like it. Here we go. Book depository includes a bookmark, which I always find useful. Finding Thunderstruck. Let's find the table of contents. They're not always in alphabetical order. There's a lot of. I'm just looking at the table of contents. Back in Black. Dirty Deed, Done Dirt Cheap. For Those About to Rock. Hell's Bells. Highway to Hell. TNT. You Shook Me All Night Long. There's a lot of good songs. Yeah, it is a tight book. 356. I did look at the sheet music briefly just to get an overview. In the past, I do it to make sure that the sheet music is right. This is note for note transcription, so I don't have to worry about that. The riff is repeated something like 36 times, which I think is kind of nuts, but whatever. I think it's kind of funny anyway. There is tab in this thing. I was planning originally on covering the tab. I'm thinking of just trying to not look at it unless the sheet music makes no sense. The sheet music and the tab say the same thing. Difference being when you look at the sheet music, you have two more steps. You got to say, what does that mean? And then I'll play that on the guitar versus the tab where it's just, oh, there it is on the guitar. So I prefer trying to look at the sheet music. So that's what I am planning on doing. It's heavy enough to, no. I need a thin book. Might work. There we go. Okay. All right. Exciting. I had. I appreciate it. Guitar practice. I was working on a video about how to tune a guitar. I have not really played it. I've played some sample chords, E minor kind of thing. But aside from that, I have not played guitar really since I Remember You, which was 2 songs ago. Or rather, 2 full songs ago. Not the last song, not the last song before that, but the one before that one. Then it was Summer of '69 on the drums. Then it was on the recorders. I really have not played guitar seriously in a while. Might be a bit rusty, but I want to be authentic with you guys and show you a little bit, just where I'm coming from and see how far along it can get with the practice. The timer. Pulling up the timer. So I'm moving from just to paraphrase an infomercial. I'm moving from Bach to rock. My last song was by Bach. I forget which infomercial that is. Maybe the Esteban or something. Another cute thing about Bach and AC/DC is that they both have AC in their name. Right? B-A-C-H. All right. Anything else? Or am I ready? I am ready. Timer starts. No, I actually started already. All right. Ooh, this is a weird key. We got 5 sharps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be G, D, A, E, B. Yeah, so is it B major? It's either B major or G, no. Yeah, G sharp minor. I'm assuming it's going to be B major. I'm looking at the last note in the piece is either a B or a G. Thunderstruck. That's a G. It is G minor. Thunderstruck. Dun, dun, dun. No, that's an F. Yeah, okay, it's an F. In which case it's a B. It's in B major. All right, B major. I should be playing. This would be an A. This is a B. So the scale is. Oops. Okay. The first note is a B. Yeah. Let's actually play this B over here. Which B is it? I might have to double check because things are sometimes written an octave lower than they actually are, but I could play it over here. Actually, let me check the tab. It's saying an open string here, and I'm playing this. In the same pitch, I can play it over here, not a problem. So let's work with that. As Waptis would say, let's go. B, D, B, B, D, B. Okay. B, and then a D. Okay. Okay, so that's it. That's the D sharp. So B, D sharp, B, D sharp, B. And then the F sharp. Yeah. So, okay, it's simple. So, B, D, that kind of sounds like it. I think I'm hearing it. And then it's the same thing again. Let me move this closer a bit. Yeah, that's the same thing. So that's that for a while. Yeah, it sounds. I hear it also, dude. It's acoustic. That's the problem. That, and then it switches to, okay, cool. I got through like 2 measures on the first day. That's pretty good. The first day is usually slow and trying to figure out the key and everything. I think it's a little bit more fun than just reading the tab, trying to figure out, okay, it's in B major. I'm playing it here. It says to play it up, open here, down here. I'm playing it here. Doesn't make that much of a difference. And so tomorrow I plan on picking it up. I was already thinking how I plan on practicing this piece. It's like Beat It in that I plan on playing the whole, or trying to get through as much of the piece as I can. Beat It, I was able to play the whole thing. Also, what I meant by it's like Beat It, I remember, I want to practice it like Beat It in that rather than just practicing parts, I want to try practicing the whole thing every day because I was getting really tired. My arm was not used to that constant picking. And so when I was playing the whole piece, it was a little bit difficult. So I want to try, I don't want to just practice that 36 times every day, but eventually, maybe by week 3 or so, I really want to start practicing that and hearing the whole piece in context. So hopefully by day 24, it should sound very good. Hopefully I can get my piece back for my regular guitar, which I can, it has the pickup I can plug in through the what do you call it? The multi-pedal rather, and give it that distortion. So I'm looking forward to this journey. I'm excited. Thank you, Uptis, for the suggestion. And it's just 3 notes at this point, so it's a simple pattern. It gets a little trickier later on. And what's nice about these rock things is that individual instruments are not that difficult for the most part until they get their solos, but it's the combined simplicities, so to speak, that give it that complexity in the end. So when you have a drum, you have a guitar rhythm, you have a guitar riff, you have a bass, or maybe even a keyboard, all that together really gives it a nice flavor. So that's one reason I like this genre. On the other end, you can have something like a piano piece all by itself, being as complex as all those instruments together, but it still is only one flavor, one tone as compared to all the different instruments creating that same thing. And you can have something like the Scorpions when they did when they played the Berlin Philharmonic, which was you're instead of having synth violins, we're having violins. So they just really gave it the complexity with all the different flavors. So it's just it's different genres in the mood for different things, different times sometimes. So that's just a little background about that. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining. This is probably the longest session we had. There's just a lot to talk about. Hope to see you all again tomorrow, 7:40 a.m. Eastern time. And until next time and beyond, until next time and beyond, keep practicing.